Straight ahead on CCX News, a true change in the seasons as we shovel out from the first snowfall that triggered a snow emergency. Plus, the Brooklyn Park Elementary School has a unique way to raise money for extra supplies. But first, Brooklyn Center's TOPGOLF has been sold. CCX News starts right now. Hello everyone, and thanks for joining us. 2 months after opening its doors, Brooklyn Center's newest entertainment venue, TOPGOLF, has been sold. The Minneapolis-St. Paul Business Journal reports that the Phoenix-based investment firm Virite purchased the property for nearly $38 million. The 65,000 square foot facility in Brooklyn Center opened in September and is ranked by TOPGOLF as one of the busiest venues in the United States. A spokesperson for TOPGOLF would not confirm the sale, saying only that they are a private company and cannot provide any additional information. Brooklyn Park City Council members say it's one of the most commonly asked questions they get from residents. Why aren't there more sit-down restaurants in Brooklyn Park?
Saying not another fast food place. Unfortunately, we don't get to pick who comes to our community.
We don't need any more fast food places, I don't think. But I'm going to vote for it. I want to say no to it, but I can't. But I just, are we getting anywhere close to getting like sit-down restaurants?
Councilmember Parks and the rest of the council approved a new standalone Wendy's to be built on 94th Avenue North, just south of the Hy-V. There are plans for more development in that area with more fast casual restaurants like a Chipotle with a drive-through and a Jersey Mike's. The city says there are plans for more sit-down restaurants in the works, but until those can be announced, residents can check out the city's interactive map of more than 80 restaurants, many of which are sit-down and are locally owned. When it comes to health topics during the holiday season, it's common to see messages about the importance of exercise and good nutrition. But as Delane Cleveland reports, a local audiologist wants to spread a message this holiday season about the health of our hearing.
Whether you're at a concert featuring your favorite band or an event featuring your favorite professional sports team, the decibel levels at these popular attractions can reach unhealthy levels.
The most common cause of hearing loss is noise-induced, and it's completely preventable.
Dr. HEIDI Hill is an audiologist from the Hearing Health Clinic in Osseo. Thursday, the clinic hosted an open house for people to learn more about hearing health. One of the people who stopped in was Osseo City Council member Harold Johnson.
As you get older, you start thinking about maybe you're not hearing quite as well as you used to be able to, especially when you're in groups of people. And so that's why I'm here, to see if I can get some improvement on my hearing.
Johnson is 82 years old, and while it's true that age impacts your hearing, young people are also susceptible. Hill wants more people to take it seriously.
We don't talk about hearing enough. It kind of comes down to, oh, hearing aids, and that's something for older people, and I don't want to think about that. When the actuality is that more people under the age of 60 have hearing loss than over the age of 60.
Earbuds are a contributing factor. If you listen to music too loud for too long, they can damage your hearing because they sit closer to the eardrum. Bottom line, Dr. Hill encourages people to get their hearing checked if they're having issues.
Because there's so many things that can be done, it doesn't have to be really expensive.
In Osseo, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Dr. Hill says that concerts and sporting events can reach 120 decibels. Exposure to noise that loud can cause hearing damage in about 30 seconds. She recommends people purchase special earplugs for those events, which cost around $15. Teachers and staff at a Brooklyn Park Elementary School are doing something unique to bring in supplies and equipment that are not covered by the district. Reporter Sonia Goen shows us what they're doing at Birch Grove Elementary School for the Arts.
Tell me on 3, what is missing? 1, 2, 3.
9.
Students at Birch Grove Elementary School for the Arts not only have a passion for art,
So we got to close it off this way.
but academics too.
Are you ready?
In order to keep those creative juices flowing,
63.
teachers say they need additional supplies that are not always covered by the district.
If I look around the room, I'd say I supplied all of the stuff that wasn't in here.
When fourth grade teacher Becky Mallory wanted a special rug for her classroom,
Got it.
she turned to a crowdfunding site called
All right.
Donors Choose.
We have a common area where the students can come sit on the rug, and that's really helpful to have them right up next to the board so they can really focus their attention.
Besides bringing more ambiance to the room, it also assists students in learning.
Yeah, it's comfortable and it has all the states on it.
It helps us in social studies, like memorize the states.
Now another teacher is running a similar project.
I'm having to do this because I spent a lot of money out of pocket for my classroom, and this rug is a little bit more than I'm used to spending.
Birch Grove has a large number of students on free and reduced lunch, but the school doesn't meet the requirements to get extra money through the Title I program.
We have all the needs, and we would love to have the resources.
Media specialist Lanika Klein is spearheading the crowdfunding efforts at the school this year.
I had books that were approximately 15 to 20 years old.
She just successfully funded a book project.
The cost of those books was approximately $2,000, which is more than my book budget for the year.
The educators say they are grateful to the donors who help make their classrooms a better place to learn.
It's amazing to me that people from all over the place will fund something that they understand is something kids need to learn.
In Brooklyn Park, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
Klein has 2 new projects on the site. One will buy more hardcover books about diversity, while the other will buy bee robots. People are bringing out the snow shovels for perhaps the first time this year after Wednesday night's snowfall of about 2 inches. As photojournalist Dustin Scholl shows us, it also prompted a snow emergency in Plymouth.
Our crews are always ready to go. We plow in excess of 930 cul-de-sacs, over 300 miles of roadways. With our full call-out, we probably have, somewhere in the neighborhood of 45 to 50 people of city forces as well as our contractors. The threshold where we commence a full snowplow has changed from 2.5 inches down to 2 inches. We feel that will provide a more consistent snow removal effort and will reduce the instances of snow and ice packing on our roadways.
What does it take for you to bring out the snowblower? Probably about 4 or 5. I was ready for it. I deal with it. I grew up in North Dakota, so.
Today's the last day. You might want to come get your last hoorah. Once the white stuff hits the ground, I gotta get up out of here. Today in particular, a lot of M&M blizzards. There it is for you. My serving of a blizzard is a whole lot better than Mother Nature's blizzard because mine's edible. I mean, kids do eat snow here and there, but I used to eat snow. In Robbinsdale, a lot of people do actually show up for the ice cream in the wintertime still. That's why I do try to stay open as much as possible so I can fulfill the happiness for people. I don't really like ice cream though, that's the crazy thing. I'll eat some snow though.
Still ahead on CCX News, how Osseo area schools offers learning opportunities for adults. Plus, the Park Center boys basketball team looks like one of the state's best coming into the season. We'll hear from the Pirates. But first, we're done with the snow for now, but more is expected this weekend. Osseo area schools provides educational opportunities for children all across our area. In today's School Spotlight, reporter Meredith Hackler shows us how they help adults with educational needs as well.
I lose my fears to talk, to communicate with people, and that was a great goal here.
Michelle Lamardo immigrated to America from Venezuela in 2014. That's also when she decided to enroll both her and her daughter in the family literacy program offered by the Osseo Adult Basic Education Program, also called ABE.
You can learn about feelings, experience, traditions, cultures from different countries. So, and here everybody is a person. It's not a badge ID. So you can feel you here.
And helping people like Michelle learn how to thrive in a new place is just one of the services provided by Osseo's ABE program.
OSSEO Adult Basic Education has been around for over 30 years, providing service to the community for adults that are interested in improving their academic skills. That can be everything from students who maybe have never had a chance to go to school before, to students who maybe have an advanced degree in their home country that would like to improve their English reading, writing, and speaking skills.
The program offers job training and certifications that range from a certified nursing assistant to a hand soldering program, each with the goal of giving those who participate more opportunities.
The foundation of these training programs is called Pathways to Prosperity. So the idea is that these are actually stepping stones out of poverty, and it doesn't necessarily stop there.
ABE also works with employers to help place students once they complete their education.
Immigrants and refugees make up over 10% of the workforce, and with a shortage of workers, it's really actually been a neat time to work with employers and do workforce development because there really is a demand and there really is a need.
Most importantly, the program is here to help anyone, regardless of their background.
Our program is really designed to help adults, no matter where they are from, no matter what their skill level is, to be able to reach their goals. That might include students who come from other countries. And our goal is to help them figure out ways to feel more comfortable and confident navigating life in the United States.
In Brooklyn Center, Meredith Hackler, CCX News.
You can register for the OSSEO ABE program at any time at the Northwest Family Service Center in Brooklyn Center. Registration may take about 4 hours, where you will learn about the program, be assessed, and learn your next steps. Mary Poppins is on the stage. That story later in the show. But first, the Maple Grove boys hockey team is loaded with young talent this season. John Jacobson has their story next.
The Park Center boys basketball team has steadily improved over the last few years, and the Pirates will have a talent-rich roster this season and a real chance to contend again for a section title. Here's Jason Malillo with a preview of Park Center.
For the Park Center boys basketball team, everything starts with setting high expectations.
That's part of why we've been able to get pretty good relatively quickly. I mean, 3 years ago, our first year, we won, 16, 17 games, and really were never talked about as a state contender. And I think just a couple years later, I think we're in the legitimate conversation for a state contender.
Senior guards Kahari Broadway, Emmanuel Tamba, and Tommy Chapman will create a strong backcourt for the Pirates, and 6'9" junior center Dane Danger is a force.
I think we look very good. Everybody starting to come together as a team. We've been having some good open gyms, good practices. Everybody's starting to become closer as a team. And I think we're just all building a better relationship.
But the Pirates know talent won't be enough. They'll have to grind and be intense in practice and on game nights.
Just playing hard, playing together, if you play intense, people are turn the ball over, stuff like that. So if we're playing intense all the time, we'll get more fast break points and just score more and get more wins.
Intensity is the #1 key, and we're gonna be up on you. We're gonna be in your face. We're gonna play tough defense, and we're gonna play fast.
Park Center lost a close game in the section final last season, and the Pirates are still feeling that loss. And they'll use it for motivation this winter. Jason Malillo, CCX Sports.
Park Center's first game is this Saturday against Prior Lake. That game is part of the Breakdown Big 12 Classic at Cretin-Derham Hall High School. A former Pirates basketball player has had an excellent football career at the collegiate level. He joins a local volleyball star in earning big honors from the Big Ten Conference. Iowa junior defensive back Amani Hooker, who started on the football field at Park Center in high school, was named the Tatum Woodson Defensive Back of the Year in the Big Ten. He has 4 interceptions and 7 pass breakups this season. Gophers setter Samantha Seliger-Swenson, a Hopkins grad, was named Big Ten Volleyball Player of the Year. She has 1,141 set assists with 31 aces and 239 digs. The Gophers open NCAA tournament play at home on Friday night. The Maple Grove boys hockey team started the season in style by winning the CCX Turkey Trot Tournament last weekend. Jay Wilcox has more on the 2018-2019 Crimson.
They're excited about the possibilities this season at Maple Grove. A team loaded with young talent should be solid.
We got some senior experience as well as a lot of incoming players that are really strong, and
We're going to be young, but we're going to be fast, and I think we're looking really strong this year so far.
I feel really good about it. I think we were a very fast team. We were hard for other D to handle. I was very impressed with our defensemen making passes, and I was honestly impressed with our goaltending. I thought they did a really good job.
The exciting part, we got a good group of 10th graders coming in that are really dynamic, and they are enthusiastic and ready to go. So I'm excited about the group of kids.
Though they lost some key players to graduation and goalie Ethan HEIDI to junior hockey, there is a good returning group to lead the way. That starts with senior forwards Trevor Kukkonen and Tyler Kostelecki, 3-year regulars who are 2 of the top players in the Northwest Suburban Conference.
We're getting great senior leadership in you know, Tyler and Trevor, along with some two key guys back at D, and Ian Latvala and Jack Dorholt. So, you know, we got some good seniors coming back, and you know, it's going to be a great year for those guys. They're going to be looked upon to be key players this year and go-to guys.
The Crimson opened the season by winning the CCX Turkey Trot Tournament, tying Edina but beating the Hornets in a shootout in the final. That solidifies the idea that this team could contend for a spot in the state tournament.
Our main goal is to win the state tournament. I mean, I think we have a group that can do it out here, and these group of sophomores are going to push us, and I think we have what it takes, and certainly no one out there that doesn't care, so we got a good group.
Keep an eye on the Maple Grove boys this season and beyond. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
The Crimson beat Tutino Grace 5-1 Wednesday night. Their next game is Saturday night when they host Champlin Park. That's all for sports. Shannon's back with more in a moment.
The children's classic story Mary Poppins is having a moment right now. Front Porch Musical Theater is the latest group bringing Mary Poppins Jr. to life. Front Porch Musical Theater is one of the largest student theater groups in the Northwest Metro. The cast for Mary Poppins Jr. is a big one too, with 2 casts of 50 students each. Directors say this year's show, which starts Thursday night, is coming together beautifully.
All of the students in this show have at least 4 costume changes, so that's about 200 costumes that we have, and they've turned out amazing. The talent of our students this semester has just raised, and extremely proud of every one of these students.
And you can see Mary Poppins Jr. by the Front Porch Musical Theater at the Rogers Performing Arts High School, and there are tickets online. We will leave you today with more of the music of Mary Poppins Jr. as performed by Front Porch Musical Theater. Enjoy, and we'll see you right back here on Friday.
A father, a mother, a daughter, a son. The threads of their lives are raveling undone. Something is needed to twist them as tight.